morning. I'm Arun Pradhan. I'm the administrator of the Hotel Management College Hospitality Division. I teach also one of the major subjects of hospitality management, which is food and beverage services. Basically, talking about hotel management is all about managing a hotel professionally and keeping the aspect of looking after the guest in the best possible manner by making the guest happy. Like it is also called, hotel is a home away from home. And hotel managing, basically it has four major and very, very important departments which usually is responsible for running the hotel professionally, and they are: the first one is food and beverage service operation, another one is food production, the kitchen area, third one is your front office, which is the lobby area, the reception, and housekeeping department, which is you basically looks after the welfare of rooming of guests, rooms of the guest. And now to talk about my subject, I teach food and beverage service operations. Let me tell you something about this food and beverage service, what it is exactly. By the name itself, I think it is clear that it relates with food and beverage services, whatever food is being prepared in the hotel, how it is being served to the guest. And similarly, the beverages like the spirits, the fermented beverages, and non-alcoholic beverages, alcoholic beverages. There are so many divisions of these beverages. They are basically served in a very professional manner, in a very precise manner. These things are very, very important when you are dealing with the guests coming from different parts of the world, and they are quite aware how things basically are taken in terms of the service. And the consumption basically is not only about consuming whatever is prepared, it is about how they are prepared and how they are served to the guest. Okay, now food and beverage, it is about two different areas. One is the food area, food service. Food service is all about whatever is being prepared in the kitchen, the food, as per the guest order. They are to be plated by the chef in the kitchen and being brought by the service personnel and served to the guest on their tables. And the beverage is another your area. A beverage is totally a different area where we need a very, very skilled operators to tackle, to serve the drinks being prepared at the bar. Okay. Now, these food and beverages together, why they are clubbed together basically, is food which is being prepared is normally served along with a beverage that goes very well with that particular food, and it enhances and complements the food also. It is vice versa. The food complements the beverage and the beverage complements the food. So it is called pairing also. So we need to be very, very careful when we are serving any food, and if one has to recommend a beverage to go along with that food, the person has to be very skilled and experienced to recommend that particular beverage to go along with that food to complement each other. So these things are very, very technical aspect of hoteliering in terms of food and beverage department. And one has to be very, very knowledgeable. One has to know exactly how those things are prepared, the basic ingredients, whether it is food or beverage, the basic ingredients, and how they are prepared, how they are cultivated, what is the right time to to use those ingredients, be it beverage in beverages. Like to give you example, like beer. When you are serving beer, you need to know exactly what is the temperature that has to be maintained to preserve that beer before it is being served. So it's not only preserving when you're serving it, while opening the bottle of beer, you need a particular technique, a very, very precise technique, otherwise it might be spoiled in front of the guest and the person who is serving might lose the face also. So these are all basically technical aspect of how food and beverage department runs, and I usually teach these techniques and the skills, and we discuss theoretically as well as practically how these things are being taught and learned and practiced at our labs, practical labs, and later on in the hotels. When we send them for industrial training, they need to show all these skills and attributes to do a perfect job so that they will be absorbed and they get employment without any problems.